people you admire and want to learn from didn't just get to where they are by luck or by chance. All the people I know that have good success intentionally plan what they want for their lives. They plan which career they want to have, what relationships they want to be in, whom to date and marry, how many kids to have, and so on. Intentionally planning what you want to do, have, and be helps you to live a balanced life. In this video, I will talk about what a vision is and explain 5 important points that will help and inspire you to plan for your life. Hi everyone, this is Taking Steps with Marian. Hope you are good. If you're not, come on, smile. Thanks to all my subscribers and viewers. I appreciate your support. Planning gives you purpose and helps guide your life. Intentionally planning what you want to do, have, and be will determine what your future will be. Having a system in place for different areas of your life is key to having that which you want. A system is a set of rules and methods you follow to achieve goals. For example, a country or a company cannot survive if it does not have a set of rules and methods in place. The same thing applies to us as individuals. Having a set of rules and methods to follow in our lives helps us to achieve our goals. But before you plan, it's very important to understand what a vision is to be able to plan the way you should. A vision is whatever you imagine to do, have, or be. You may say, how do I know what my vision is? A vision is about what you want for your life. Do you want to start a business? Are you looking for true love? Do you want to take a course? Do you want your marriage to be better? Do you want to have a better relationship with your kids? Do you want to own a house or improve in something? What do you imagine to be? Know what your desires and dreams are so you can turn them into goals for your vision plans. There are 5 key things to consider when planning for your life. Number 1 is spiritual well-being. Spiritual well-being is very important in our lives. Many people underestimate the power of spiritual well-being and easily take it for granted. If your spirit is not in the right place, if you don't feel peaceful inside, you cannot achieve all your goals the way you would want to. How do you get your spirit in the right place so you can feel peaceful inside you and get yourself ready to achieve your goals? What are you allowing in your heart and mind? What do you accept in your life? If you take your spiritual well-being for granted and don't guard your mind, heart, spirit, or soul, it can affect different areas of your life. In my forgiveness video here on YouTube, I talked about guarding your heart. Watch it to find out more. Guarding your heart means stay away from harm, danger, hurt, negativity, and many more. It's important to stay away from anything that makes you feel miserable or worth less. I know that there is no perfect human being. I have weaknesses too. But if a person's behavior makes you feel miserable or worth less, it can make you feel something is wrong with you, or make you lose yourself, or make you give up on your ambitions. Be intentional about what you want and don't want in your life. Keep your spirit in check. If you want to know the rules I follow to keep my spirit in check, leave your comments down below this video, and I'll make a video explaining those rules and how they keep me sane. The second thing to look at when planning for your life is relationships. Your vision plan should include the people you have a relationship with, the people you want to have a relationship with, and how you want those relationships to be. If you don't understand how relationships work, it can mess up your career plans and your relationship with others. Knowing how to deal and communicate with people is very important to help you achieve your goals in life. For example, your career involves people, right? So before you become an entrepreneur, a consultant, take a course, or do a neighborhood sale, it's important to learn how to deal and communicate with people. If you are single and searching for a life partner, include the values you expect in the person you want to have a future with in your relationship goals. But as you are writing what you're looking for in that person, be sure you are willing to give the same things you are looking for to that person. For example, if you're looking for an honest person, you should also be honest as well. I have a video on how to find true love. Watch it to get some tips to help you when planning your relationship goals as a single person. Another thing to consider regarding your relationships is how you want your relationship with your family and friends to be. One of my past weaknesses was loving people more than myself. I will put my problems and what I have to do for myself aside and do all I can to make sure others are fine and cared for. I did not draw any lines in my relationships. I allowed disrespectful behaviors, all in the name of love, and it ended up causing me hurt and pain. Now I have drawn some lines. There are lines I don't allow people to cross. I am telling you about my past weakness for you to know that we all have weaknesses, but you can learn to turn your weakness into a strength. What lines do you want to draw in your relationships? It can be a business, a club, a friendship, or a family relationship. Remember this: if a person does not invest in a relationship, they tend not to value it. If two people are in a relationship and one person is doing all the work and the other is enjoying only the benefits without contributing, it's not a healthy relationship. When things come easy to some people, they don't value it until they lose it. It's like when you buy one shoe for 100 euros and another shoe for 10 euros. The way you value the 100 euro shoes will differ from the 10 euro shoes. It's important to have clear boundaries in all your relationships. Ask yourself these questions when planning your relationship goals. What are my strengths and weaknesses? What relationships do I want to be in? Whom do I get advice from? It's very important to be selective about whom you get advice from, because some people can lead you astray. The third thing to look at when planning for your life is career goals. What is the difference between a career and a career goal? A career is your occupation. Examples of occupations are a teacher, an electrician, a football player, an entrepreneur, a doctor, a student, or a musician. A career goal is what you want to pursue in your occupation. Examples of career goals are getting a promotion, switching your current profession to another, starting your own business, selling particular things, or becoming an expert in a particular field. Write down the things you want to achieve in your occupation under your career goals and plan how you want to achieve them. These are some examples of how you can achieve your career goals: improving your networking skills, your communication skills, taking a course, or going for a training in a specific area. These are the basic things to think about when planning your career goals. If you're looking for a job and the response has been negative, could it be that you have to improve your communication or networking skills or take a course? Or could it be how you answer your interview questions? One interview question people struggle with is, "Tell me about yourself." How you answer this question plays an important role in getting a job and I want to address that. When asked, tell me about yourself, what the interviewer is expecting is what qualifies you for the job. Talking about your personal life can be helpful only if you can use it to describe the skills you have that would benefit the company in that role. For example, if you're applying for a job as a secretary and they ask you, tell me about yourself, you can talk about how you have this number of children, how you help them organize their activities for the week using Excel, assuming you use Excel, or how you teach them to write essays using Microsoft Word, assuming you use Microsoft Word. If you are in the Parents-Teachers Association in your children's school and your role is helping in organizing sporting activities between the children, demonstrate how you coordinate between the parents and plan the scheduling. The interviewer will think, oh wow, even at the home front, he or she is doing the kind of things we need in the job. Another example, let's say you're a talented cook and you want to apply for a job as a chef in a restaurant or a hotel, but your experience in cooking is limited to cooking at home, helping friends at parties, or cooking for family events. And they ask, tell me about yourself. This is an opportunity to use your experiences to display the skills they need. You can tell them how you organize and plan your menus, how you list the ingredients required and buy them, and how you manage money efficiently. You might not have the qualification, but you have the skills that can help you land the job. If the interviewer says you don't have enough experience in a particular skill, confidently tell the interviewer you will learn and put in the work to improve in that skill. Or you can use a personal example to show them you are someone who loves learning new things. Convince the interviewer you are the right person for the job by showing them the benefits of hiring you. The fourth thing to look at when planning for your life is financial goals. I will use a talented cook again as an example. Let's say you are a talented cook and you want to start a food delivery service. Planning the financial aspect of your business is very important. How much money do you need to start? How much will you spend on food items, electricity, and the water you use in cooking? How much will you sell your food for to make profit? Whatever your career goals are, ask yourself these questions when planning your financial goals. How much money do you need to start up or pay for that which you want to be? Do you need to generate income from elsewhere? This is so important to help you succeed in your career. I am not an expert in finance. These are tips to help you decide on what to do. I will advise you pay a professional to help you with your finances. Some people make the mistake of doing everything by themselves and end up failing. Know what you are good at and what you're not good at and get help for the things you cannot do. I know someone who underestimated the finance part of a restaurant business and ended up losing it. It's important to hire someone to help you with your finances if you can't do it yourself. The fifth thing to consider when planning for your life is love goals. Love goals are the things you and your loved ones do to bond and enjoy your relationship. A loved one is someone you have passionate feelings for. For example, your spouse, your child, brother or sister. Or someone you would do anything for because you know they love and care for you. For example, your best friend, your mentor, and the people you get advice from, especially when you feel down or lost. The people who are always there for you no matter what are your loved ones. Many take the people who are always there for them for granted, and they lose genuine people in their lives. It's important to be intentional about your loved ones and show them love and care as they show you. When I was thinking about love goals for me and my husband, I thought about the things we can do together to bond and grow in love. I discussed my thoughts with him and we both decided to plan our love goals on weekends. We decided that on Fridays we'll have a movie night or a romantic dinner night and reminisce about how we met, how far we've come in our marriage, the things we've done to better our relationship, and the things we can do to better our relationship. Our Saturday plan is to go for a walk and dance together. On Sundays, we go to church or watch a sermon online or read the Bible to make sure we are doing the right things in our lives. A video on how to grow and mature in love coming soon. Look out for it. Dear parents, your love goals should include spending quality time with your children. Set a day and time aside to have conversations with them about what they want for their future, what they like and don't like in school, and what their struggles are with their friends. Also, it's important to tell your kids how much you love them, how beautiful they are, and how special they are. Your children are your responsibility, not the school or society's responsibility. If you have teenagers, be open to them about uncomfortable topics such as dating. Talk about some of your helpful experiences when you were their age and were dating. I know a lot of parents don't feel comfortable talking to their teenagers about dating, but if you don't, they might get poor advice from elsewhere. These are some questions to ask yourself when planning your love goals. What things can I do to bond and enjoy my relationship with my loved ones? What can I do to show them love? How can I be there for them? These tips will help you when planning your love goals. To sum it all up, these are the 5 things to consider when planning for your life. Number 1, spiritual well-being. Number 2, relationships. Number 3, career goals. Number 4, financial goals. And number 5, love goals. You can become what you want to be if you put your mind to it. If you are new here, support this channel by subscribing. Click on this red button below this video and hit the bell next to the subscription to get a notification anytime I post a new video. See you soon. Bye.